Well, welcome back. I realized as soon as I was watching the Gustafson channel that I forgot something in my review, so I wanted to post it as a second video. I didn't do the Pier Gustafson test. I can't do this one. This one has freaking addresses on it. Stupid dumbhead. Okay. I forgot to do the Pier Gustafson test. There we have it. With a couple little shakes, back to writing again. So it will run dry if you don't, if you write really fast. So. So, if you write fast like me, you're probably going to have railroading and stopping. So just take that into consideration before buying one of these pens. Okay, now that I've done this test, we're going to do the other one. I want to see if the other one will do the same thing. I had ink in it, so... Well, if it was going to happen, it would have happened already. So this, the pen might need a little bit of adjustment, and some advice to everyone. When you get a new pen, take your pen apart. Wash it with soap and water, and then put it back together again. Because what happens is sometimes there's some gunk on the nib or the feed from the the process of putting the pen together, or they didn't clean it off properly. Whatever the case may be, there could be some oil or gunk that's in the feed. There could be any type of imperfection in the feed. And if you don't have one already, get yourself a loop. Just do it. Get yourself a loop. They're like $10 on, let me see, Wish.com. Oh. Loop. You can get a loop for as low as $2 from Wish.com and $2.64 for shipping. They call it a jeweler's magnifying glass. Some come with a light, some come without a light. The one that I have costs $2 on it, on $2 on Wish.com, and it has a 30 and a 60. This one has a 30 by 22 millimeters and a 60 by 12 millimeters. So, and it also has a light, which I broke. But usually you can get very, very defined magnification with this. So, I can't do it on these pens because they're inked. So, my advice is to take your pen apart, wipe any grease off that's there, because it may be getting in the nib and the feed, and then take a look with your loop. Take a look with your loop inside the feed to make sure there's not any debris in there that's inhibiting the flow. And if there is, you could just take a little toothpick, and just kind of scrape out gently, scrape out the debris, and wash it. Make sure you wash it with a toothbrush, and then after you make sure that nothing looks broken or impeded, then you can put the nib and the feed together. Make sure that the end of the end of where that little dimple is right at the edge of where the fins are on the feed. Okay, then turn it upside down and then stick it in your pen. And it shouldn't go all the way to the edge. You should have about 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters at the edge. And if you don't have one of these, you should probably have one, because oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, this is about 2 millimeters away from the feed. Oops, you can't see. Yeah, see, it's about 2 millimeters away from the feed. So, from the end of the nib, sorry. From the tip of the nib. So that's always good advice, to take your pens apart, give them a good wash with soap and water, and then make sure that you wash them without any soap on it for a good while. Make sure that there's absolutely no soap or anything left in the feed or on the nib, because otherwise you'll ruin your ink that you put in there. It'll just bloop out onto the page. And always make sure that when you're filling a pen, that you fill it all the way and then put a couple of more drops back into the bottle or ink sample. And then turn it right side up and bring the air back down into the converter or cartridge, converter or piston, because you don't want it to bloop out onto the page. I hope that was helpful. That is all for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you, and I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.